of the mind.
Heads up, hot mic.
Once said, I wish you dead, you sinner. I'll never be more than a wolf at your door for dinner. And if I see you round like a ghost in my town, you liar, I'll leave with your head, or I'll leave you for dead, sire. Said I wish you dead, you sinner. I'll never be more than a wolf at your door and dead. And if I see you round like a ghost in my town, you liar, I'll leave with your head, or I'll leave you for dead, sire. You are sharp as a knife and get me. You were a wolf in the night to fetch me back. And wishes I've made are too vicious to take. Everyone knows that I'm going to hell. And if it's true, I'll never be more than a wolf at your door and dead. And if I see you round like a ghost in my town, you liar, I'll leave with your head, or I'll leave you for dead, sire. I know my way through the night to your door. You know the blood that I'm owed is all yours. Wishes I've made are too vicious to take. The devil already, he knows me so well. And if it's true, I'll go there with you. And you once said, I wish you dead, you sinner. I'll never be more than a wolf at your door and dinner. And if I see you round like a ghost in my town, you liar, I'll leave with your head, or I'll leave you for dead, sire. And you once said, I wish you dead, you sinner. I'll never be more than a wolf at your door and dinner. And if I see you round like a ghost in my town, you liar, or I'll leave with your head, or I'll leave you for dead, sire.
All right, we are live. And up, we lost a camera there somewhere. Sorry for the delay of starting tonight, but hey, it's never a campaign without some kind of technical difficulties. That's just how it is now. So,
It's the charm.
um, with that being said, we are going to be pretty much doing a RP campaign because we're D&D Beyond is not working in our favor. The site is having some issues when it came to logging into the campaign. So, um, but let me. Did my thing freeze up on me? Everybody here?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Okay, everybody's just standing really still. So that's why I was like, man.
Sorry, I'm gonna be doing this and
All
this.
right. So real quick, I'm going to share a couple things. We are still doing the St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital charity stream. This is going to help those families with their children who needs care, and they can focus on the care and not the bill itself. There's the link there. If you go to that link, there are some rewards. If you redeem those rewards, things will happen. I will say this: there's going to be some things that's not going to happen tonight, just because we didn't have access. So it's going to be more role playing than anything else tonight. Uh, and then I'm going to share two Discord links. We have the Discord link to the Chronicles of the Forgotten and Storyteller Tales. If you guys want to join in and look at some updates and campaigns that we have, maybe even want to join in a campaign or two in the groups.
Yes.
So, with that being said, those links there. Um, last session, and it's been about a month now, so welcome everyone. Oh, and before I even go any further, we got one big announcement to make. Uh, so this big announcement is we all going to focus over to Kelly. Today is her birthday, so happy birthday, Kelly.
Thank you.
Happy birthday, wifey.
Thank you, there it is.
So last
So do I get
session,
like inspiration point for that?
I'll give you a heroic inspiration. Yes, for it's your birthday.
Uh,
It's
I'm
unfair.
taking it.
That is
Uh,
super unfair.
so with that being said, last session you guys went through the old Slavic road, and Vilestria scared all the wolves away. You guys found two spirits, didn't say a word to you guys, but pointing up towards the hill. You guys followed the hill into this big mansion home where you guys were greeted by a priest who opened the door, who goes by Father John. He allowed you guys to enter and take refuge for the night, and you guys took a long rest. I need everybody to roll a 1d100. Whoever gets the lowest, and that's gonna suck. So I need everybody to tell me what they roll, so I could take. I need something to take notes on.
I got a 76.
76. All right.
I got a 66.
I got a 15.
14.
No, 15. Was that a
15.
14? Yeah, 15.
15. 15. All right. I'm waiting on. No, well, I don't need dinos. Gregor, what did you get? And Dar.
I got a 66.
Okay, Gregor.
I can't hear you, Gregor. We can't hear you.
Uh-oh. More technical difficulties.
And you said I don't roll, correct?
No, you do not roll.
Okay.
This is for the parties that's resting into the
Hello?
bed. There we
Yes.
go.
There he is.
All right, Gregor, go ahead and. I think we lost him again. We had the hello, but we lost you.
I don't know if I've said anything yet. Gregory?
We're not using D&D, correct? Or D&D Beyond.
Mm.
For your character sheet, that would be it, but
Yeah.
The character sheet's not pulling up is the problem for me.
We're just going to do the best
Gregory?
we can.
Can't hear you. Technical issues.
Technology is just the worst tonight.
I know.
Mhm.
It's always. It's got to slap us in the face all of a sudden. All right, so we're just going to. Darian, as you are resting and sleeping in this. I say it's not a fancy bed, but it's a bump bed. Okay, there's 3 bump beds in this space, and you take in one of the spots to sleep for the night. As you're sleeping, something starts to poke your shoulders in the middle of the night as everybody's sleeping.
Dorian's just going to kind of open his eyes, and he's going to turn his head to his shoulder.
As you turn and look, you see a young girl. The same girl that you saw in the forest that pointed up towards the house. She gives you this look, and she has her fingers right above her lips, giving you the shh.
Dorian's just going to kind of nod and very slowly sit up on the side of the bed.
She's going to point towards where Spud was sleeping for the night. And you look over and you notice Spud is not there.
Coolio. Dorian is going to get up, and he's going to walk over to Spud's bed, and he's going to kind of like examine it real quick, see if there's like any signs of foul play, anything.
Go ahead and roll for an investigation.
Investigation. I am actually okay at that.
Mhm.
He said as he rolled a. Wait a minute, that's a 6 plus 3, 9. Yeah, D&D Beyond is really fucky tonight. That did not add my modifier at all. That's a 9 total.
9. All right.
Yeah.
You look around. You don't see anything out of place. You don't even see Spud's belongings, even though he barely even carried anything. So as you kind of look around, you get another poke from behind.
I'm gonna turn around and look at the direction the poke's coming from again.
Is the young girl. This time she's pointing out the window that you have in that room.
He's gonna walk over to the window and he's gonna look out.
As you look out, you see Spud. Life. And this is, you can see the moon. You got this big, bright moon. So it's well lit. And Spud looks like he's dancing around. And you see a butterfly flying as he's amazed by it and he's following it. You start to see the mist coming out. And as this mist starts to come towards the house, visibility starts to get harder to see, and he fades into the fog.
Dorian just kind of stands there for a second, watching this unfold, watching the fog just roll in and consume Spud. And he's just like, well, fuck me sideways. He pinches the bridge of his nose, shakes his head, sighs, and he's gonna look at the little girl and he's gonna say quietly, what am I supposed to do about this shit?
She kind of looks over and she gives you that sigh, not saying a word, but hands both up in the air, shoulders up, nodding her head.
He kind of reaches over, knowing that she's not actually there, and just kind of gently like pats her on the head
As you
and
start
says,
to pat
"Good
her
girl."
on the head, she starts to fade away as she was not there. And
Yeah.
this is when the rest of the party starts to waking up from their slumber.
Okay, I'll just take out of this.
Sorry, has something happened?
It would seem that our associate Spud decided to climb out the window and chase after a butterfly, and that weird, creepy fucking fog rolled in, and Spud is no longer with us. I'm not sure what happens to people who go into the fog. I, I won't speculate on that, but our lovable companion is no longer our companion, I believe.
I'm going to take a look out the window, even though I, as a player, know I'm not going to find anything. But Darthul is going to look out the window to see if he can see anything.
Go ahead and roll for investigation.
Sure.
And if you guys have to roll real dice, you can roll real dice because obviously the system is.
Oh, fuck.
I rolled my investigation like it's a stealth check. I don't even find the window. I rolled a 1.
Probably a dex saving throw, please.
Got a 13 on that.
13. As you look out the window, something crashes into a window. All you see is something smacked into it, and it was a crow who lost its way in the fog and hits the glass. You even see a crack created from its crashing into the glass itself, making you slightly jump back.
Fucking jump scare, I love it.
I'll watch over us. This place is.
It would have been better if I had my soundboard on and had that going.
Yeah.
What about the rest of the party as they start to awaken? And you guys probably are startled now, definitely after that big, that crow hit the glass itself.
That's disturbing. I suppose we are awake now.
Oh,
Yes, and we are all very, very excited about it. And Dorian just kind of he puts his hand up to his eye patch and he's just kind of rubbing the top of his head.
Hmm.
He seems like he's had a rough night.
The rest one notices that, but she's not. She's first going to check on Gregory because she knows that he's had a very difficult time with that ruby So she's going to check on Gregor. Gregor?
Check.
Yes, we can
Hello?
hear you. We can hear you.
Okay.
We can't see
You
you. We only see
live.
your forehead. But it's okay. Hearing's good.
Okay.
I think we'd rather hear you than than
Yeah.
worry about the
Yeah.
forehead.
Exactly. Gregor, how are you?
I have slept better. What is the situation this morning? What was that noise?
Well, Spud decided to fuck off and chase a butterfly and got eaten by the fog, and then a crow hit the window.
This Redemption 3. Of course you did. We must write your friend off. If he went into the fog, who knows?
That's a
So
shame.
what-
Maybe we
I
find
rather
him,
liked
maybe we
him.
don't. Things that go into the fog rarely come back in this place.
What's up?
Yeah, the villagers, they say one thing, the rest says another. I don't know. But nothing good comes from it.
Interesting. Very well. That is unfortunate. He was unique.
I rather liked him.
Watch
I
this
never got the chance to try whatever it was he liked to put in his pie.
Something really stinky.
And Dorian, how are you? You seem as if you have had a better nights before.
Just a little bit of a headache. That's all.
Just a headache. I'm going to insert you.
Go for it. I am going to roll a deception.
Can you be a 27?
Actually, unless I roll a natural 20, that is mathematically impossible. So
You want
a natural fucking 20. Let's go.
Spoken into existence.
That's funny.
Although, you know what? It's still, even with a nat 20, it's still just a +3 versus your 27.
Wait, we can't hear you, J-Dyke.
The odds of you getting nat 20 every game. Like, what's the odds of that? Like,
I don't know. This is why I'm rolling on D&D Beyond, though, so everyone can see it and know that I'm not fucking with you.
well, I can't see it anyways, but
If you look at the game log,
I can't get in. It won't let me in
oh,
it.
you can't. Oh,
Yeah, so I'm a little messed up right now.
Yeah.
But other than that, I mean, I take your word for it. But it's just funny how, every game we get a nat 20. Like this is the fifth.
Bringer Rogue is consistently getting nat 20s.
You do not have misfortune, apparently. It's the opposite.
The fifth game with you rolling a nat 20 with one of those 3 streaks of the back to back. I think I you must be hacking D&D Beyond.
If I had that kind of technical skill, I would not do what I do for a living. I would be living somewhere warm and sunny. But even with that nat 20, you get the sense that there's more going on than he's saying, but it doesn't necessarily seem like he's being dishonest. Technically, he's telling the truth. He has a headache.
She's going to look at you. She's like, there's more to it than a headache, but I'll leave you to it. So we go find our hosts and see what they might bring.
You actually hear a knock at the door before you even realize that you're about to look for him.
I suppose we shall go open the door.
As you open the door, you see Father John greeting you at the door, and he says, "Well, Good morning. I hope you all rested very well. I noticed your companion woke up extra early this morning to. I'm not quite sure. He's a very odd man.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yes,
That
he was an odd man. Uh, I believe that he wandered off into the mist, and I get the sense that around here that is not a particularly good thing.
Mm. People go missing in that forest very easy, especially when the mist comes in. But we'll pray for him and hopefully maybe he'll find his way back. Some do, some don't. But I don't recommend looking for him at this moment.
I
Well,
agree. It's
well,
of no use. If he finds his way back, he finds his way back. There's nothing we can do for him now.
well. You know what they say: when in Waterdeep, do as the Waterdavians.
And he's going to look over to the rest of the party and he's going to say, well, breakfast is served, and we do have another guest here I would like to introduce you to. And he's going to take you guys down toward, or at least point down towards the stairwell that's right there by your door. And he said, please join us. As he starts to lead down the grand stairs into the dining room.
I follow.
Um, yeah, Dorian's just gonna kind of shrug, and he's gonna kind of rub at his head again above the eye patch, and he's just gonna kind of keep walking.
As you guys enter to this grand dining room, you guys see a long table with many seats, plenty of seating for everyone. You do see a elderly gentleman. I won't say he's that elderly, but probably like 50 years old, sitting at the end of the table by the fireplace with a woman sitting next to him at the corner. And you guys see a small man, very long beard, uh, ragged clothing, and he's there just smashing on all the food that he could see, just ongoing eating. And Father John, standing at the doorway, he said, please, sit down. This is the Lord and Lady of the home, and their guests. Uh, he just barely joined us this morning. I believe he goes by the name of Nob, if I'm correct.
Yes, is my name. As he's just smacking down on food, like he's saying it through like chunks and chunks of meat. Just no, there's my run.
Interesting.
Dorian's gonna nod to their hosts, and he's gonna say, "My lord, my lady, thank you for your hospitality."
And the Lord, he's gonna, grab his, fine cup there, and he's gonna just, you know, cheers up with it and take a small sip. Doesn't even utter a word to you at all.
I want to incite him. I want to incite the hosts.
Which person are you talk about? I more because there's three individuals here.
I want to talk to that Lord and Lady. So if I need to choose one first, I'll choose the Lord and then the Lady.
Okay, go ahead and
I
roll
want
for
to
the
kind of
Lord.
vibe directly. So, a 26.
26. You can't really pick up anything. You don't know why. This is something weird. Um, you know that you got an advantage of this, but something's not right. Something blank. This blank feeling.
Interesting. Okay, I'll look at the lady. I didn't get much with that, but 17.
Even with that, you got nothing. Blank. Like something's not there. You're getting that strong feeling. Something is not there at all. Like nobody's actually sitting there.
Okay. I want to look at Father John, and I want to insight him. See if I get the same bill.
All right, go ahead.
23.
23. You see Father John. You get a feeling of some kind of very pleasant man, very, you know, punctual. You could say, he's decent with the way he talks, very kind. Yeah, there you go, cordial with everything. But you do feel that there's someone there, not like the feeling that you got from the Lord and Lady.
Interesting. Well, I will keep that information to myself for the time. What happened to me? You guys hear me?
Yep,
Yeah.
I can hear you.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just everything glitched. I'll keep that information to myself for the time being, and I suppose we shall join them at the table.
All right. As you guys join them at the table, you guys notice abundance of food on this table. There is meats of every kind, pies, cakes, just something that you're not used, or at least most of you guys are not used. Dorian's used to this kind of elaborate meal, but most of you guys have not.
Hmm.
When I start to get my breakfast, my food, I'm gonna try and keep to the simpler stuff, things I'm more used to. I'm not really gonna go for much of the fancy stuff. Mostly just as a matter of preference.
Understand, and there's enough there that anything you could think of that's on that table, it's there. You're more kind of surprised that they have things that you're shocked that most people may not have.
Hmm. I'm very suspicious. Well, the will also take very little. She's not even used to eating breakfast. So,
Dorian's gonna make himself a little bit smaller of a plate. He's mostly getting like some fruits and a couple of pastries and stuff like that.
All right. What about you, Gregor?
Gregor's gonna grab a little snack. He's not didn't want to overindulge for the hosts. It would be unpleasant to
And as you guys,
grateful for this bountiful.
and you'll get a nod from the Lord as you're saying this. And Father John, he's going to say, "Please, don't worry. Make sure you guys get your filling. We want to make sure that you guys have a good full belly. It's very good food." And Father John is going to take a seat, and as he sits, he's going to give a prayer. And as he is giving this small prayer, you guys don't hear the words he say. He's whispering this very to himself, and then he starts to grab some nuts and fruit and everything, and start to feast with you. And as you guys are eating and everything, nothing is being said. The Lord and Lady are very quiet, and they stand up, not uttering a word, but they start to walk towards the exit of the room and leaves the room as you guys are eating.
hmm.
I want
I have
to
a question for
roll like a quick history check just to kind of see if I kind of remember like the etiquette for someone of this stature. to see if that is unusual
Go ahead,
for. Yeah.
and you'll get advantage on it because you were raised nobility. So
Okay. I will take that advantage gladly. So that is an 18.
18, nicely done. Not something normal. Not something normal for. It seems more coming off maybe rude to not even utter a one word at all as a a host of their own home. Uh, no greetings, no blessings, no nothing. Kind of a little weird.
Dorian's gonna turn his attention to Father John, and he's gonna say, um, "Our hosts don't seem to be particularly the talkative type, do they?"
As Father John is eating and stuff, he kind of looks up and he looks towards the fireplace for just a brief moment. Who would like to roll for perception?
I'll do it.
I'm right at him, so I'll do that as well.
Can we do it, or is it just one person?
It doesn't matter. Everybody could do it. I see if you guys will all notice it.
So
16.
21 total.
21 total. All right. So
21 as well for me.
anybody with
Yeah,
a 10 or higher, you definitely will notice this. Okay.
What dice is it?
Your
D20,
perception.
right?
Perception.
No,
It's a
I can't.
D20.
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 D20. Okay, I was gonna say because my D&D sheet's not working.
All right.
Do you know what your modifier is?
Do you know your modifier for
I
your
do not.
perception? Oh, we'll just take a guess then.
One second.
Let me just. I got a 2, so it doesn't really matter.
You don't notice. You are grubbing down. I mean, obviously, you're more worried about that food than anything else. Um, as you guys look at the portrait, you see the Lord and Lady. The lady is, I'm sorry, the Lord is holding a baby, looking down at it, and then you guys see two small children. You guys recognize these children. A female, about 14, maybe 13 years old, and a young boy, about probably between 6 and 8 years old, holding a doll.
Oh, I really wish I hadn't rolled that perception check.
Imagine I would be surprised we recognize the doll as well because we did find one last session.
Yeah. Um,
As Father John looks at the painting, he said, "The Lord and Lady hasn't been themselves since the passing of their children. It's been very hard on them, and they kind of took a vow of silence as they grieve over their death."
Of course. Who can fault in these times like this? Suppose a child? Tragedy, tragedy. Unthinkable.
Nat 20 inside on him.
holy shit.
Wow!
He seems believable to you. It's not really much you could tell if he's lying or not. Everything he's saying is straight face, no deception at all.
Would that all parents grieved in a similar way at the death of their children. There's a little bit of kind of contempt in Dorian's voice, but it's not directed at Father John or the hosts. And he's gonna kind of lean back in his seat and he's gonna look at Father John. What happened to their children?
Very tragic event, I will say. There was a, you could say, things happen in this home, I will say. a nanny that they have hired in the past. Uh, the children died by her hands. She, you see, the Dursts, they're wealthy family that deals with a lot of trade in the village of Barovia. And while the Mrs. and was out, the Lord was here, but the Mrs. was gone. Things happen, and because infidelity, the children was killed by the nanny. You could call it maybe jealousy, but it was very tragic. We still do not even know where the remains of those children are.
And his wife remained with him after this.
Well, she blames him, but unfortunately, I mean, I'm guessing you are part of maybe some nobility. If you're not, I will say that your name, your stature, and everything, leaving someone like that is very difficult. It tarnished things. And I would recommend not to mention this to them or to anyone else. I'm sorry I'm blabbing out this information to y'all.
No,
No, no,
discretion,
no.
of course.
Discretion is absolutely paramount. Uh, do I remember any rumors about this at the time when I was last here?
Go ahead and roll a history.
All right. 13.
You know the history of the forest. The Durst family you have heard about, in the village, but no rumors of this kind.
Okay.
Um, but you do know that these forests has been haunted by children and children going missing in these woods. Uh, that's one of the first rumors you've heard before you even got to Barovia. That this, warning telling people not to come or go into the woods because of the kids.
All right. All right. He's tragedy, all around tragedy. These woods, bad place. Children go missing all the time in them. It's terrible.
What happened to this woman who allegedly took the lives of these children?
Well, this is the reason I'm here. And I may want to ask you guys for a favor after I tell you this. Apparently, she tried to blackmail Mr. the Lord, and she hung herself in the nanny's room. Her spirit is stuck on the third floor, and I'm here to make her move to the next life or to the next realm. Um, you can say an exorcist is what my task is here today. And I would like to see if you guys could assist me with that.
Dorian kind of reclines in a seat and he kind of puts his hand on his eye patch and he goes, "Unfortunately, my family does have some experience dealing with matters of an occult nature." And he takes off the eye patch and he has a green, kind of glowing cat's eye underneath of it. And he sits there and he looks at the priest for a moment and he goes, "What is it that you require of us?"
Well, these past few nights, not every night, but every so often, we hear the wails and the screams of the nanny on the third floor. I am having some issues. Every time I try to get to the third floor, something happens. Prevents me to even get near this room. I need access into this. But I cannot find a key, nor I can never break down the door. This is where I may need your help.
Are you suggesting the spirit is keeping you from entering?
Something. But I feel
Hmm.
there's more than one spirit. But I can't figure it out yet. Something much darker prevented me to get any further.
This we may be able to assist with, yes?
Uh,
Perhaps.
I believe that not only should we assist with it, we have, how would you say, a moral obligation to assist with it. And he's going to look at Father John and he goes, we will, of course, need our effects and our weapons. In my experience, vengeful spirits tend not to go quietly.
Knob is gonna just look at y'all and just, as he is chomping down food and everything. He's gonna go, can I bring the food? I don't know if I'm supposed to come or not, but can I bring the food?
um, Dorian's gonna kind of look at Nob as he's like stuffing his face, and he's gonna look at the rest of the party, and he goes, "I mean, we did just tragically misplace our druid. I imagine an extra set of hands might be beneficial to us."
As he says that, Knob is gonna have, two drumsticks in his hand. He's gonna go, well, my hands are kind of full, but if needed, I can, I can help.
Outstanding.
I just got into my
You
thing.
got into D&D? You just
Yes.
did?
Oh, hey,
Yes.
Let's
Let's
fire made the leather.
go.
I was like,
All right,
man,
let's give it a
For me,
try.
I don't know what's going on with mine. I think mine's just being shitty today.
I think it's just.
That transition was kind of dope as fuck, though. Ugh.
Give, so, uh, give me 1 second. I'm gonna take the log off because I'm not gonna try to get everything on here. Uh,
Since Spud's not there, you could just change the name out and give it to
yeah.
Knob.
Um,
But
we're gonna.
do you want us to keep RPing while you do this?
Yeah. Go ahead and keep RPing while I'm
Uh,
putting all this together. I'm so sorry, guys.
No,
I
you're
just
fine.
realized
um,
I was like, oh,
No, no,
I got it.
So,
uh,
I mean,
Knob is just gonna chew down on the food still, and he's gonna be looking at all y'all guys and be like, where'd y'all even come from anyway? I don't know y'all.
I came from the heavens.
yeah, we literally watched her fall out of the sky. It was quite the spectacle. I'm from Baldur's Gate.
Interesting. Interesting. When you fell, did you hurt? And what is Baldur's Gate? I don't know these places.
Where are you from?
I don't know. I woke up here, and now I'm eating. It's pretty good.
You don't really know where you are from. Where were you yesterday?
Well, potato, potato. You know, done some work before. Now I'm eating food. He's just gonna keep chomping down on some food. He's not. He doesn't. He's interested in the conversation, but not really. He's more interested in the food at this given moment.
Uh, I'm
I
gonna look
mean,
at Dorian and Gregor and the others. Just shake my head.
Dorian's gonna look at Gregor and he's gonna say, "You have a little bit more experience here in Barovia. What do you know about dealing with things like this?"
It is possible. Not all who come here on their own will. It is strange like this place. Some people come on will, some people are brought here for reasons who knows.
Was your
It
question
happens.
of that, or was your question of the situation with the ghost?
Yeah. Um,
Oh,
Dorian's gonna be like, "Well, I was more concerned about the haunted house, but
the the
that is
house. It does not surprise me. This place is full of cursed things, things
as
that go in dark places and do not like company. That do not
Well,
welcome visitors.
I
um,
hosts are quite not there at all.
he's gonna look
It
at.
is it
Go
is
ahead.
good we have her with us. It
And
may
why
be
do you say
very
that?
useful.
Yeah. Dorian's gonna shift his attention to Darkpool and Balestra, and he's gonna be like, "What about y'all? What kind of experience do y'all have with exorcisms or vengeful ghosts?"
Hey, Knob, when you chat, make sure you're chatting a little bit closer to the mic because the viewers can't hear you. Heads up.
Um, when you ask me what my experience has been with ghosts, I just look at you. I'm not even going to answer you. I just look at you. You know.
He's gonna stare for a second as you're looking at him like that, and he's gonna be like, "You know what, Brett? That was a dumb question to ask you, Masha. My apologies."
Accepted.
In my for in my case, while I have little direct experience with spirits and ghosts and such, I do believe that I can call on the aid of Bahamut when in dealing with such things. So in a place like this, I am unsure how much aid I'd actually be able to be, but certainly I will try. If there are spirits that need to be laid to rest, then I will do what I
Because
can.
she speaks of two children that were killed and then the nanny. Yet it seems there are more children who have died as well.
as you guys are talking about that, I'm just gonna casually mention how like my entire kingdom was just slaughtered, and kids going missing and being killed is a slight, like how do I say this, like I'm gonna say it so casually to where it's like unnerving in a
So,
way,
Knob,
and just
won't
being
you
like, oh
tell the
yeah,
story about your character? Role play this out as
oh,
you're telling the story
so
of your kingdom and everything.
so as y'all guys are talking about that, I'm just go, yeah, I'm a I'm a king of the mountain of the Black Rock, and I'm just chomping down on food and everything. But I don't remember how I got here because I've been on a journey to take revenge on Strahd for killing my kingdom, and I'm just casually talking about it. Um, and it's I don't know how to say this. So I'm not used to role playing, so I'm trying to like
Out of control.
He's learning.
It's good.
So, so
so he's casually just eating and everything, and as he's talking about it and eating, he just stops eating because he gets super pissed about the thought of his kingdom being slaughtered. Like he woke up and everything was killed, and just the thought of it coming back into his head and the memories of seeing everyone lying on the ground dead just completely ruins his appetite. And so I just hit the drumsticks back on the table and that's where I just stopped talking.
So, Gregor, you know the history that he's talking about. You've heard the story of not didn't get the name, but Black Rock. Uh, Nob is 150 years old. 90 years ago, when Strahd was still around, Strahd destroyed his kingdom and dethroned him. He's the only living person of his tribe or
Kingdom or
kingdom.
clan.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, clan.
so
There you go. So
Nob was the king of more or less his people. I guess you could put it in a sense.
you're good. You're good.
No, no,
Um,
no. But you are. I have heard of you. The peasants. They said something at the village about Strahd, devil. He massacred your people. And they said you were how how old?
and as he says, is he's just gonna like clench his fist on the table, and he's gonna go, "I'm 150 years old, and for the past 60 years, I have devoted my life to take revenge on Strahd and what he's done to my people, and anything that gets in my way, I don't. Before I die, my revenge for my people will be fulfilled."
He does not know Strahd dead, so just
I was gonna
Yeah,
say.
Yeah, just
Dorian just
and
kind of gives
and
Gregor
it's
a
been 90
really
years.
pointed look.
so look above the table. Just let Nob believe that he's alive, and you go, "Hey, yo, see that go over there?
Bonnie.
Yeah. Dorian just kind of looks at Gregor, and he's just like, just shaking his head, like, no, don't.
You see Valestra open her mouth to say something, but she catches to shake the head.
Yeah, Darthul kind of tries to quietly tell her, like slowly tell her not to. Darthul is also somewhat, in this case, somewhat relieved that Spud isn't with us because we would.
Oh yeah. In this moment, Dorian just has this flash in his mind of Spud being like, "Oh yeah, that guy's fucking dead," and then just everything going off. Captain, if you're watching this, we love you and we miss you, and we cannot wait for you to come back.
Oh yeah.
Mind you, I want to paint you the picture. So Nub, like, woke up, steps outside, and all of his people are. I'm talking children, the grandparents, like everybody. Okay, like everything and anything that had a beating heart was gone. Okay, and so for the past 60 years, he's just been walking around, killing things, right? Because he thinks Strahd is still alive. And he's like, "You're his buddy, aren't you?"
Hmm.
Um, and so
Well,
yeah.
sounds quite devastating. I am sorry you had to experience such a thing.
Well, after 60 years, you kind of accept the fact that things happen, but
Mm,
it doesn't change the dream that one will have and wake up from.
well, perhaps you would be able to put that to good use by helping rid this place of ghosts.
And as as you say that, he's just gonna pick up a drumstick and put it in his pocket. And he goes, "Y'all don't see this later, so I'm putting it in my pocket, and I'm gonna just take off a small piece, and I'm gonna, put it in my mouth."
Father John is gonna kind of look over to the rest of you guys. So I'm assuming we're all in agreement then that you will assist me on this task.
Yes.
Dorian just kind of cracks his neck and nods.
And Father John will kind of give a bow. Thank you. I do appreciate your selfless to assist me on this task. And whenever you guys are done eating, please find me later, and we will begin. And he's going to give a small bow, and he is going to exit out of the dining area.
As he turns to walk away, Dorian's gonna call out, Father, where did we land on getting our weapons back?
15 minutes.
What was that, Matthew?
He looks back.
Dorian's gonna ask him as he's leaving where they stand on getting their effects and their weapons back.
Yeah. He looks back towards you, and he's like, "Oh yes, I almost forgot. I will have your belongings ready at the stairwell on the second floor in your quarters."
Dorian just kind of gives like a slight flourishing bow and nods.
As Father John walks out of the room, you see the door shut behind him. This eerie quietness in the room stales as you guys eating. Chilling, cold air takes over the room.
I get the sense that we should probably get a move on with this. I feel like our presence here has probably angered something.
That would be wise. I finish eating that kind of quickly. I'm not gonna like wolf it down, but I do finish quickly.
All right. Whatever you guys want to do next. I mean, you guys got the free roam of this first floor.
Before we go, though, I'm going to look at the party and tell them the Lord and Lady did not merely take a vow of silence. There was something more to them that is more unsettling.
Must share some elaboration is required with that spooky statement.
When we first entered, I observed them. And I am very good at reading people. But I got nothing. Nothing from them, which is unusual. I've got something more from the father, but those two. How do I explain it? They seem more like puppets.
That is concerning.
So who is pulling the
I
strings?
fucking hate this place.
You hit place. This is my second time here.
Were they like this before?
I was not have pleasure of meeting them, only by reputation.
I see.
I
Well, I
propose we get
suppose
a move on.
I agree.
I second that motion.
I just want to do a quick perception check. If I can't, maybe. I feel like there's something in the air. I don't know if I should do an Arcana check or a perception check. I'm gonna do perception. 12. I don't think I get anything.
I mean, I'll go ahead and do something. I'll go ahead and do a perception check too. Just kind of doing like one last look around the room before we get up and leave.
Basically. Did you ask?
Can you guys hear me? All right. Go ahead and roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Everybody?
No,
Who?
Dorian. Dorian
Oh, me.
Cross. Mm.
Okay, this is gonna be fun. Come on.
By the way, didn't he get rid of
16.
one of those corruption things he had?
Yeah, you guys should already clear those. Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah, Matthew, should have. Okay.
yeah,
yeah. With the long rest, it should be cleared.
yeah. So an 11 to perception and a 16 con save.
All right, so you don't take no insanity, but as you start to look around the room and you see everybody eating, the food on the table turn into maggots for a brief moment. Like you blink, and all that lustrous food turn into rot and maggots, and you see in people's mouths as they're chewing on the maggots itself.
I would advise that we all stop eating this food and get the fuck out of this room.
Knob is gonna look up and
Now, just so you know, Knob, you don't know what's going on. To you, this is all delicious food.
Knob is gonna look at and feel insulted because not only does he have a drumstick in his pocket, but he's picking at the drumstick, still getting slight pieces of meat from his pocket, and he's gonna be like, "The fuck are you talking about? This is."
Your Grace, we are dealing with a haunted house. Things in this room are not as they seem.
So you're telling me the chicken is not chicken? Hmm.
I'm telling you that it's rotten and full of maggots, Your Grace.
And so Knob is gonna pull the drumstick out of his pocket.
Roll me a perception check.
D20, correct?
Yep.
Okay. A fucking 2 again.
Can
You-
you have advantage since I pointed that out to him?
Yeah, go ahead and roll one more time.
Let me find a.
Don't be playing with no loaded dice now.
Where's my dice that have the magnets in it? Let me get.
I already got that feeling going on with D&D Beyond with Dorian's dice rolls.
Yeah, let me get loaded dice. I'm trying to find something to where
It's
I can
loaded
roll
to
it.
nat ones.
Dude, no, because I have a bad habit of only pulling fucking nat ones when I desperately need something good. Fucking J-Arc will be over here, be like, all right, fucking, I need you to roll, and then I'd be like, here's my time to fucking shine, and then next thing you know, it's a fucking nat 1. Fucking 2 seconds later, I'm fucking dying on the ground and shit. Okay.
So let's get your roll.
A 12.
12. You look at this drumstick, and you look at it, and yes, it's not a chicken bone; it's a dragon leg.
It's a dragon leg?
Yeah, you're eating a baby dragon. Looks fresh, really good. Probably one of your favorites.
So I'm going to
That's one of my
look back.
cousins.
I'm gonna look back at him and being like, oh well, I guess it's not chicken, but it's a dragon. Right.
Dorian just kind of shrugs. He's
I'm gonna offer. I'm gonna like reach out to you and be like,
Dorian just kind of looks for a minute and shakes his head, and he just starts heading for the door.
he's gonna be like, you sure? It's a dragon.
I'm heading for the door.
All right.
Knob is gonna shrug and head toward the door as well.
I just like a shrug, put my foot down, and said, I ate worse while I was in my exile. and follow everyone else to the door.
Where is the door? I'm just trying to find it.
Right
I
here.
guess.
Make a perception check.
All right. As the door's not open, let me open the door for you. There it goes. Oh, someone shut it. All right. As you guys open the door, you guys enter into the main hall, main living space. You guys see the bright fireplace there. You guys see these small rose statues on the ceiling. The beautiful red rug in the middle, and the grand stairs that you guys came down earlier. You guys didn't get a lot of time checking this space out last time you were here. So go ahead. Tell me what you want to do next.
I think we want to find our items.
Yeah. Dorian is very much ready to do what needs to be done and get the fuck out of here.
I want to do a quick perception check though. See if there's anything out of place.
All right.
1 second. A 19.
19. Nice. You see pictures here. One picture, I'm going to ping it. There's a picture there and a picture here. One of the lady and one of the lord. You see a great sword here on a mantle. It's a silver great sword, with that being. And it has a windmill on the hilt of the sword, or decorated, into a windmill looking. You see some roses here. In there, there's 3 rows, bright red petals. I did mention about the roses, the statue roses on the walls. That's these little corners here. There is a door to the south, a room that you guys have not entered in yet. A nice warm fireplace, and again the grand staircase.
There seems to be something to do with roses, but anyway, where would items be?
Father John said they would be up in our room.
Over here, just glance down this way for now.
Oh, my apologies. Just one more thing. There's another door here too, to a little small space. Forgot to mention that one. And another door here that goes in the kitchen. But you guys can see in the kitchen, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Because the door is open.
Well, what is it?
Do I recognize anything about the windmill symbol?
Say again?
Do I recognize anything about? Do I know anything about the windmill symbol on the sword?
Absolutely, you do, because that is the Durst family crest.
This sword belonged to the family. Is perhaps legacy. Very nice. High quality made. Would fetch a large price if they sold it on the open market. Of course, not suggesting anyone touch such a thing, but
While Gregor is saying that about fetching a good price on an open market, Star is going to keep an eye on Valestra.
he is very good quality.
You're going to get a little tense about that.
He is good quality. You do not find much quality like this in this place.
No, I'm just
What is
gonna
it?
look around and
What is
ask
it made
if
of?
anyone gonna touch it.
Silver.
It is made, well, you can investigate it more if you like, but it looks silver.
Yeah, Dorian's gonna walk up to it, and he's actually going to, because he's got like a little bit of experience dealing with artifacts and antiquities and stuff like that. He's going to actually investigate the blade.
All right. As you touch this blade, as you're investigating, you notice it is pure 99% silver. Very, very expensive.
That is a 12 to investigation, aside from the material that it's made of.
As you lift this sword, you notice one of the handles on there, as you lift it up, drops down like a lever. Something clicks. It sounds like the door over here opens up.
The door to where?
I'm just gonna act like no one is.
Into this room.
No POV.
Okay.
POV. Someone
Do we all hear that?
Yes.
Do we notice that?
While you're shaking them.
Move over just so I take a look in the room.
All right.
And try to just sort of peek through the look through the door and see what I
Go
see.
ahead and roll for investigation.
How did they run?
Investigation.
I gotta get home.
My fault.
Of course.
I do not even find the open door. Roll the one.
Wow, that's loud.
As
Loud dice.
as you get close to the door, I know you said you were trying to take a peek,
Yeah.
but you don't take a peek. You actually fall through the door. And as you fall into the room, the door shuts behind you and click. You are now trapped in this small closet, locked in a pitch black room. Obviously, I know you have night vision or night vision,
Dark vision.
dark vision.
Yeah, with the light source, I think it'll still be black.
You see what looks like old clothing, shoes. Can't really get a good detail of everything, but you hear what sounds like little mice chirping in the room and stuff as they start to run around as you enter this space because they're afraid of you. They probably think you're going to eat them.
Yeah.
Dorian is actively trying to get that latch to throw again to unlock that door.
Dorian, how are you doing that? Are you putting the sword back down, or are you lifting the sword back up?
He's lifting the sword back up.
As you do that, nothing happens.
He's putting it down and lifting it up, putting it down and lifting it up.
Nothing.
Why he's going to take the sword off of the shelf and he's going to hand it to Valestra, and he goes, "This feels like it's probably more your speed, Shea."
Not quite, but all right.
Did Nob see?
Darthoul's in the
he,
closet,
went
just kind of
through?
feeling around, trying to find a latch. Let himself it.
So, I gotta apologize, guys, on something because something came up that I gotta take care of.
Okay.
So, I yeah,
Yeah.
it does. But we got like 17 viewers in the watching and everything. So I want to thank everyone for watching the campaign. Sorry, we got a lot more role playing than anything else. But we're gonna stop here where Dar is stuck in the room. Dorian picked up the silver sword, giving it to Valestria, and we're gonna pick this up.
In 2 weeks.
In 2 weeks, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we can do something on the 6th. I don't know if anybody wants to do anything on the 6th, but that's up to you. Friday. Next Friday.
I mean, I'm down. My Fridays are free, so.
I
So-
will have to see what I'm doing, but I don't know.
Yeah, we can do this next Friday, and then after that one, we'll go back to the 2 weeks.
Okay.
But I want to appreciate everyone here. Thank you, you know, for you guys being here, and sorry for all the technical difficulties, but looks like D&D is starting to act right. So,
Finally.
yeah, always gotta. But other than that, any comments? Are we gonna get any comments? Anybody want to ask questions before we end the stream?
I'm good.
Well, it's more towards the viewers. Sometimes we get those
Oh,
comments
Oh, I didn't end the
from
wrong
them, but looks.
Above table, Dorian, I don't know what you're expecting Valestra to do with the sword because she has a -1 to strength. So,
Okay. You
hey,
might
look,
end up finding that to Knob then, because he just naturally assumed that because you're like an angel and an inquisitor and stuff like that, like a silver greatsword would probably be put to good use in your hands.
so above the table as well. What if we just make no door?
I love your idea.
Like
Yeah.
the door is blocked, correct? Right? What if
It no longer exists.
we just take that? What if we just take that out of the equation? What if we make door no door?
Mm.
I say that is a amazing idea.
It's one to investigate for sure. One to explore.
Yeah.
I say we go through door. No hatch. No hatch. No lever. Who needs levers when you have fist?
I will let you do that, and I will stand back, and I'll let you.
Yeah, because everybody else don't have weapons right now.
Who said we
You
need
just-
weapons?
Well, there's a silver sword that you have right now, but yeah, you can use your fist
Are
if you
we
like.
still playing or?
Yeah.
No, I'm
No,
pausing
no.
here for a
Oh.
moment because I gotta take your brother home. He has to get ready for work. So, but I'm gonna stop the stream. I'll be back in the chat. I want to go on my phone, but be right back.